Alright, this is Hugo-Stiglitzville. Welcome to the beginning of a Let's Play series for surviving the aftermath. I saw Potato McWhiskey, shout out to him, another streamer, and also uploads his videos to YouTube, check him out. Anyways, he did a little special on this game, and it really looked interesting to me, so I decided to give it a try. And yeah, so thanks for being here, and this game looks pretty sweet. Let's see how it goes. So it looks like we're kind of setting our difficulty by picking what kind of environment we want. I think I'm going to pick the middle option. The world is desolate and unforgiving. Catastrophe. Okay. Looks like we're going to have some crazy events going down. Obviously, meteor showers. So let's go with common. Contamination level 35%. I think that's fine. Resources. I'm going to go with that the trusted car finally broke down. We're going to start with average resources. And here is where I think I'm going to take a little bit of an easier road and take the hardened individuals for my first playthrough. And with less resources, it actually might be more challenging than not to have less people, but we'll see. Challenge. These survivors will face challenges both large and small. So these are going to be bandits and other societies that could be around us. I'm going to go with normal, so it's hard exploration and organized bandits. I think that sounds pretty good. So gatekeeper, this is people coming to the gate, joining, or for various events. I think it's a tough road to walk, but never unfair. I think it'll be fun. Visuals, let's go blue, and that's pretty cool. Under the workers' party. Okay, got a flag. That's pretty sweet. Got the torch. Let's do the torch. Hugo-Stiglitzville, of course, because everyone that has survived the apocalypse has heard of the village of Hugo-Stiglitzville. Cats won't go quietly into the night. No cats. Good luck, have fun. Thank you. Haven for all. No. For a better tomorrow? Not bad. Under the shade we flourish. Never conquered, always feared. Okay. These are just repeating now. Okay. Interesting. I'm trying to think of a good quote from Inglorious that we could put in here as our motto. It would be appropriate. Great movie, by the way. Check it out. Adapt and overcome. I like that. Let's go with that. And then let's continue. And start the game. Carriers build and repair structures and carry resources. Workers are assigned to a specific building. Good to know. Alright, so we are low on housing. Looks like we got a pretty good map. Not very much fertile ground. Kind of hoping for a little bit more. First thing, let's start putting our work areas. Here's pretty good. You get planks and concrete. This needs to be getting food. There's food right there, very close. And then let's get some emergency shelters. We have 12 people. Should either build 5 tents. We would have enough resources to do it. Or we could build 2 emergency shelters, and again, we'd have enough resources to do it. I'm going to take the emergency shelters just because I need to build 2 of them. I think I'm going to put them towards this kind of trashy area. Yeah, I think I want it right there. Okay, so that's going to make sure we have housing. We also don't have enough water. Right, we're losing water. We have some in storage, but we're losing some every day, so we definitely want to build a water well. I think I'll build that here. Next up, obviously we're gathering resources, but I think we need a couple farms to be able to get some good yields. The unfortunate thing is that there's not really a great place to put our farms that's close. We really have almost no fertile ground. I mean, we can put it in the semi-fertile, but I mean, that's just isn't going to be as good, right? Maybe up here we could use kind of our farming ground. It's not too bad. This isn't terrible, but it's far away. I'm going to put a farming ground here. I'm going to put 2 farms here. Emergency shelter's done. That's good. We also are going to want, honestly, another well's not a terrible idea, so we can get a surplus. Good. Now no one's homeless. These are good. We're going to want to get these since we have no clothes, but first we really need to prioritize our resource gathering, which is here. So we really want to get a recycler going and a scrapper. A sawmill would be a nice bonus. Forester can wait. Let's get the scrapper first. We have metal right here, so we're just going to put this. So right there, here. I think I might put it here, kind of in between some of these. Tough decision. No, I'm going to put it... Actually, I'm going to wait. Let's see, let's do the recycler first. Okay, so here's some recycler. I'm going to put this one up here. And the scrapper, I'll put... I'm going to put it here. As long as I can find a spot to do it. Right there. Let's pick which resource we want. I think I want 1 corn. And definitely 1 potatoes, because I love potatoes. Okay, so we have food right here at a farm, which is good that it's close. We have a lot of people, so food will go down fast. I'm hoping that 2 farms will be enough. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. Hoping 2 farms is going to be enough. I don't want to do more than that because each one's going to consume a worker, right? We'll have less people to gather resources or work in other things, right? For example, gather planks or food. So there's a few buildings I think we need to build right away. Obviously, we're getting these 2 up, and that's a high priority. Other than that, we really want to get a medical tent, and we really want to get where is it? Taylor. Medical tent probably would come first. So once these are done, I'll do the medical tent. We also want another well pretty soon, and if it's cheap, I'm going to do it now. They're pretty cheap, but we don't have the resources for it, so I'm going to hold off until we need it, or until we have a surplus. In the meantime, I'm going to speed the time up a little bit. Okay, slow it down again, and let's pick what we need to build. We obviously want the gate as fast as possible, but I think a medical tent is going to take priority over everything first. So I'm going to build that here. Also, I think we should get some roads. Just to make sure they make people move faster, right? And they're free, so it doesn't hurt to have some. Then I'm going to go ahead and speed time up again as they gather resources for this, and I'm going to turn it on high priority. And let's keep it rolling. So this has a person working it, as does our recycler. Yeah, see that? It's pretty cool that they're building the dirt roads there. And they'll move faster on it, which is nice. Plank depleted. Okay, so our first planks are gone. There's still some there, as well as some concrete, so we don't have to move that around yet. Still, berries are low, so we need to watch that. As soon as these both deplete, we'll need to move that work area. Berries depleted. First one gone. Okay, so that's gone. Let's move our work area immediately to come up here. Still close. And lots of berries. And let's go back to fast forwarding. So the planks are gone. Let's let them finish getting this concrete. And then we'll move it somewhere that they can get the planks a little faster. Right, here's not even terrible, just to quickly get those. Same with that. And let's wait on plastic. Okay, so that's been depleted. Let's move the work area. Okay, perfect. That way I can work both of these at the same time. Beautiful. Just hit me! What a good motto that would have been from Inglorious. That's a bingo. If you don't know what I'm quoting or referring to, it's okay. Just know I probably was going to quote a lot of things. All right. It's just bingo. Arrivederci. Okay. So we're gathering resources. The food is kind of staying at 50, which is good. It means these two farms should be enough. Hopefully we'll be able to grow them to 100% before we have to harvest. People seem to be doing well, happy. Just a little low on resources when it comes to plastic. Maybe we should... Berries are depleted already. Wow. That's going to deplete as well. You know, maybe we can put another person in here to get more plastic, but I think it's okay. Alright, so those berries are gone. Let's put it there. It's also nice that we have water here. We could build a fish hut soon. There we go. And then let's build something. We're getting our medical tent up. So the question is, do we want to get a tailor or go straight for the gate? Tough question. I think the gate should be prioritized first. Or maybe a water rail really quick. Build that surplus in water in case we had, something hit us. Now we don't want overlapping wells. So here's a well here. And it, reaches out to there. So we're going to want to put it out here maybe. Maybe I'll put it up here just by the farms. I feel like that's cool. Okay, that way we're building another well, and then let's go ahead, and I think we should get the, a tailor's not a terrible idea, to be honest. We really need those clothes coming in, and we're getting fiber. We'll put that right there. And now, here's something important. We don't have anyone hurt, so I think it's safe to remove someone from the medical tent since they wouldn't be doing anything. We just want to make sure we put someone in if we have an injured or infected person. So, survivor, that would be what they're called in this game. Okay. Yield's coming on strong, very good. Food's doing okay. Still have berries, still have resources. Now, once these has the plastic it needs. Actually, even before then. I'm going to go ahead and start the gate so the resources start being allocated to all of these places. Looks like the well it's just waiting on concrete, which it looks like it's being carried to it right now. I like that you can watch them in real time carry those resources. And now construction is started by one of our 4 workers, very nice. Still has material, still has berries. Plenty of metal there, very nice. And also plenty of plastic trash. So we're on day 2, and we're moving forward. Interesting that this is like a barren area, right? This is fertile, this seems middle. We're also in middle. I wonder if you can move your city to a more fertile area. Don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe you could like grow to it. Alright, water well's done, meaning we have a surplus of 12. So soon we should see our storage fill up over time. In fact, it's going pretty quick. Wow. And we might want to build a water mill. A water tower. I mean, a water mill, I guess, would be cool, but we don't have a river. And I don't even think you can build that in this game. Maybe. Don't know. So obviously we're depleted on planks, though we want to make sure we keep a little bit of everything if we can. Food's starting to get a little low. Part of that's probably because they have to go further to get the berries. And they're busy working or moving other resources around. Have enough planks, concrete there to keep going for a bit. This now has enough resources other than plastic, which I bet is getting carried to it. Okay, Taylor. We definitely want someone in there. We need clothes to protect our survivors. Right. Okay, and I think I'm going to also get a road coming right out here to the gate. And maybe another one coming out completely out here towards the scrapper. I just like it. I think they look cool. The roads. I think we're still doing good. Construction is almost done, so I'm going to slow it down a little bit as that completes. We already have a merchant. Hey, he wants to trade, but we don't have anything. So we're going to turn that down, and yeah. We don't have any of that. Not even close to enough resources to trade with this guy. No deal. Rallying into the distance. Well, bye-bye, trader. Alright, so we have an infected person. So let's make sure we get someone working in the medical tent. And hopefully they check themselves in. In fact, they already have. So as soon as they're done, we'll want to remove the person that's working in the medical tent. Okay, here we go. We have a survivor group. Unfortunately, we have a child. I mean, that's not bad, but you know, I don't think they're as productive as adults are. We do have one adult. Luckily, they're a specialist. Bonnie, specialty fighter. Wow, that is cool. Using the boat on land, her marksmanship aboard speeding vehicles is as legendary as her post-battle drinking habits. That's funny. It's still unclear which made her lose an eye, but that doesn't hinder her scoping abilities one bit, though. So her leadership's high, exploration low, so she's gonna have lower action points, I guess. Her attack is high, meaning she can attack if we, find bandits or whatever. We're definitely gonna accept because we need a specialist. Let's go ahead and pause because we're missing out on housing. So the first thing we need to do is build a tent to get more, well, housing. So let's rotate that and put that right there. We also want to maybe build, well, once the tent's completed, maybe we need to put something else up. I think, let's take our specialist out and see where she can go. So 6 action points. Interesting, so where to go first? I think we should go see this fertile land and kind of see what's here. We're not hurting on food yet, but if we need, she can come grab food and bring it back to the base. We're going to start consuming more now that we have, 2 more people. Ooh, beautiful. Science. And water. So the question is, her science points isn't high. So do we want to potentially wait for another specialist that has high science points that could maybe get more? Or do we just go get them? Personally, I think we just go get them, right? I mean, we have no idea how long another specialist can take. I have no idea. So I think we go get this science immediately. As soon as, right, she gets more points to move. They should be treated, well, I would hope soon. Okay, let's speed it up. Low on plastics. Might have to harvest this soon, we'll see. Still have berries. Still have concrete and planks. Cut out some clothes, treating. Okay, so you want to watch that. Look, that's our flag. That's cool. Alright, so island, let's remove that person. Make sure we are planks depleted, homeless. So just waiting on plastic, which we are getting some, so just not enough, not fast enough. We definitely, I think we should build the water tower next. And in fact, we kind of have the resources for it, so I'm going to go ahead and build that. I'm going to build it up here, next to some of our other storage things. Right. 1 planks. Good to know. Obviously we're still, not enough housing, but that should be getting remedied pretty quickly. We have it, I think they just have to carry it down. In fact, they have enough now. Okay, specialist is ready, so let's get to it. Oh, actually, it would take her quite a bit to pick it up, right? It would take her, in each turn she could only pick up 90. We're not hurting for any of the, oops, sorry. Let's go here. We're not hurting for any of this, right? I mean, communal eating, get a logging camp and a cookhouse. It's good. Advanced farming would be really nice, but we're not hurting for it. Production, good, but we're not hurting for it. Communal living, I think, would be nice to build some better housing and do it quickly. I mean, if it only gets 90 a turn, that's going to take, a lot of turns for her to get all that science. I don't know if we should find places to attack to prioritize that instead. And I'm not 100% sure. Well, I think we just take the science for now. A little bit conservative, but, we don't have enough to really use yet, but that's fine. So the tent's going to be constructed. And if we get communal living, maybe we should destroy the tent, to be honest. Because in just a little bit, in fact, let's cancel construction. We should get our resources back. And the water tower will be prioritized. And we'll get communal living as soon as she's done, and we'll build a shanty. Might be able to standing out in the rain. I know they're homeless, just give me a minute. 1 minute. Okay, so that's low. We're not getting any planks. So let's go ahead and move this work area to somewhere that can get some planks, preferably close. There we go. Can't believe we didn't go there already. Mostly just waiting for our specialists so that we can get that science and start building shanties or... Okay, there's a commotion. 2 colonists are fighting. Let's see what they're fighting about. Okay, pushing through circle of people, you notice 2 colonists brawling on the ground. They both stand up on your arrival, going to keep each other. Okay, so we can punish one of them, or let them fight. Or we can give up 2 medicine. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna let them fight. 2 injured, people are unhappy. That's fine. I think. I doubt they're seriously injured. Not yet. 99 of 100. He's fine. Just tell him to walk it off. Really, it was an equal fight. They both only lost 1 health. Specialist is ready. Let's get that science. Let's come back and let's build some of that improved housing. Oh, just kidding. I have to research it first. Let's get colony. Let's go for communal living. Then we can build shanties and tenements. Let's research that. We can also decorate if we want to. I really don't know what that does. I'm going to build the shanty. Much cheaper and bigger benefits towards potential marriage. Right? Okay. Let's see. I think I'm just going to put it here. No, I better leave a gap there just in case people need to get out that way. In fact, with that in mind, let's put the road there. Okay. We have another injury. It's fine. That first person's almost fine. In fact, is that everyone? Do we have any more injuries? I think that's good, so we should be able to remove him. And we should be able to put this in high priority so that we can get the shanty built. Obviously we're missing planks, so... And then let's speed it up. Water tower's completed. Very nice, very nice. We should be able to really increase our water storage to prepare for any potential disasters or catastrophes. Alright, so now the shanty's getting built, got enough resources for it. You know, we're hurting for planks, I've noticed, right? So maybe what we do is we start putting this to focus on concrete. And we build, where is it? A sawmill. To start getting some, well, some trees. And the best place for it, I think, kind of central, I think would be good. Maybe somewhere like this. Let's move our specialist. I think I'm going to leave this science a bit and go explore. We got the housing we wanted, and it's going to take a long time with her to get enough science to really do much. Though one more turn and we could get the improved food. But I think I'm going to start exploring a bit and see kind of what we find. Oh wow. So looks like we found some bandits, I guess? Bandit lair. Their attack is 10, but their defense is only 2, and they have 69 metal. Her attack is 5, and her defense is 1, so if they were to attack, she would be in serious trouble. But if she attacks, she should be able to win, I guess, or I don't know how it works. But we're definitely going to try it out when she gets points, and hope she doesn't get attacked. Okay, let's speed it up. This will obviously take a worker, but they'll constantly get planks, which is what we need right now because all we have is crappy buildings. Yes, that is... Actually, we have enough resources now, so... Pretty cool shanty. Something about a landfill. Okay. To go approach this park lines, no landfill has been found, probably by the stench. It's not too far from here, although the smell is absolutely awful and might have kept scavengers away. Valuable stuff. An expedition might prove lucrative, but most definitely dangerous without any equipment. An extra layer of clothing and a set of tools will go a long way. So for some reason, I can't give them tools and clothing. But I can see right here we have 3 tools and 4 clothing. Is it because we have so many people using it, the clothing? I don't know, but we're definitely going to give permission and take a gamble. Well, those idiots got infected, so great job. Now we need to put someone in here so they can get treated. Nuclear fallout is coming. Crap. The horizon starts turning from blue to toxic green and the air seems to burn your lungs. These are the first signs of the impending danger. Intense radiation is a constant threat. Harvest crops, stockpile iodine pills, build medic tents or assign workers to those. Okay, so with that in mind, let's build another medical tent. I hope this works. So she took 11 damage, and he took 4 damage. Not great, but she did damage, and I mean, theoretically she would win the fight, so that's good. And then she'll be able to gather all that metal. I wonder if they can level up. That'd be really cool. I don't know. Okay, so we need to prepare for the nuclear fallout. We need to stockpile food. Planting, yeah, don't plant, because nothing's going to happen in 2 days. We definitely want to harvest this really soon. In fact, we probably should just harvest it now. Sawmill's done, so let's make sure that's working. Put it here because we want to clear out these crappy trees, I think, first. 2 colonists are infected. That was expected. And the other thing is, we want to stockpile food, but we don't have much. So in reality, what we're going to do to survive the fallout, I think, is once we take out these bandits, is bring her all the way back, collect the jerky, and deliver it to the town. I think that's what we're going to have to do. The other option, or at least combination maybe of the option, would be to get the fishing hut. We don't have the planks for it, unfortunately. I believe these berries still aren't have berries. And that must mean they're not working enough, which explains why our food's going down. So, okay. Let's get the fishing hut going. It's either that or, oh, the trapper's cheaper. Well, it costs plastic rather than concrete. We have plenty of concrete, so let's do the fishing hut. Okay, so we can build it right there. Yeah, we're right there. Right there, perfect. So we want a fishing hut so we can get food despite the fact that we're going to have a nuclear fallout. This is being harvested. Planting. How is it planting if no one's working it? That seems impossible. Okay. One more infected person who should be getting treated. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Looks like the planks were depleted. We should be getting more planks from here, so... Specialist is ready.
Are you talking to me?
Let's defeat these bandits. Hey, she won! There we go. Now we have access to all the metal, which we don't really need. But that was really fun. And we'll probably pick some up, maybe get some science, and then some food, and get back to Hugo-Stiglitzville. With that science, we'll probably want to go towards... With the struggles of food we're having, we probably want to go towards advanced farming. Getting some large fields. One day till it's here. How prepared are we? Second medical tent's almost done. We have one person here, but we have no injured people, so we're going to remove them until we need them in there. And we're almost done harvesting, so I think that's going pretty well. And we're going to put this, well, that's good. Okay, let's fast forward. We have an injured person, so we're going to put someone back in there to take care of them. Medical tent's done. Remove that anyone from there until we need someone there. And let's keep it fast forwarded again. Okay, let's see what they've seen. A couple of recalls have spotted some sort of vehicle stuck down a deep crevasse. It might still have some useful stuff left inside it, but climbing down without proper gear will be dangerous. They want to try it nonetheless. Claiming it will surely be worth the effort. Right before the huge storm arrives, by the way. Geniuses. But then again, who's the real dummy? I'm the one that's about to let him do it anyways. Boom! And it was totally freaking worth it. The group lowers one member down. There's indeed an old 4x4 vehicle wedged in tight, but the space is narrow and the falling rocks ominously rattle against the truck's body. Most of the doors are rusted shut. After some grunting and strong language, a pile of loot is pulled back to the surface. Awesome, we got 13 metal and 4 medicine. That 4 medicine is going to be awesome for us. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I guess we already have sped it up. Specialist is ready. Let's make sure she heals. And to do that, her scavenging rating is a 1. It's terrible. So when we have multiple specialists, she'd probably be the one we send around to go take people out while they gather the resources. But in the meantime, she's all we got. So let's get some metal. And we'll probably do that. I don't know if we'll get it all. Maybe. We'll see. Depends if we're hurting for food. Which we honestly aren't really. Especially once this gets done, which won't be anytime soon since we're hurting for planks. Okay. And no wonder we're hurting for planks, we're not gathering any. Actually, let's come here. Huh, he hasn't updated. He's still getting planks. There, that's fine. And there's still some berries, so the first one's depleted. Holy. Harvest now. I can't believe it grew up to 32%, 34% a day. They're going to lose some of that crop. There's no point of having someone work this, but we'll let someone work this and harvest them. Get more food since this is going to be there. I mean, it's here, right? So, specialist is ready. Yeah, we still have some food, so let's get some metal. Nice to have a stockpile of metal. Especially with this kind of housing, I think it uses quite a bit. No one's hurt, so let's take that person out of the thing. Okay, great. So we have a fishing hut, gathering us food. I think it's okay if we put a second person in here right now. Well, actually, no, because we're low on workers. Let her do the harvesting, we'll let this sit idle. I could demolish the field so they quit doing stuff with it. Oh, someone's at the gate. A ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate. Their clothes are torn and dirty, with traces of dried blood. One of them pleads, "Our caravan was torn to shreds by effing bandits. We got no place to go. Could you shelter us? We'll give every little bit we have left for some medicine or shelter." Okay, so we could give them 5 medicine and tell them to be on their way. We could decline and send them on their way. So we could welcome the group and alert the medics. We get 4 colonists. My only problem with this is that I don't know if they're helpful. I assume we don't get any specialists. But workers would be nice. The only problem is that the disaster is about to hit and we don't have any housing for them. So we have to build housing for them ASAP, though it looks like we have resources to do it. But with 4, we couldn't just build a shanty, we'd have to build the big kahuna, or whatever it's called. I know it wasn't the big kahuna, but I'm leaning towards welcoming them in, right? I mean, let's do it. I don't want to give them 5 medicine, and I don't want to be a dick, so let's do this. So they brought in 4 tools, 5 corn, but they're going to eat a lot of food. So, oh, beautiful, we did get a specialist. See, we told me that beforehand, and they brought a bunch of stuff. So 1 child, 4 adults. Okay, yeah, accept and research. Beautiful. We're going to send her to get all that science because she's a scientist. And her scavenge is going to be bad. Beautiful. Accept. Okay, let's pause real quick. 8 are homeless. I assume that'd be... How are 8 homeless? Oh my goodness, we just accepted 2 different groups? I thought that was referring to the same group. That sucks. Okay, well, we need to build housing real fast. This can fit 8, which luckily that's how many are homeless, so we're definitely going to build it. We're going to build it right here. Or we have to remove those roads, so we're going to build it right here. We have 11 workers, so now we can station people where we really need to prioritize, right? These farms, dead. At least for now. We don't need more plastic. We should have... All we really need are planks. So, I'm fine to keep that there. Because we have enough... Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to change that for now. I'm going to remove its work area to a place where it's... Holy moly, that's really good, but it's a long ways away. Right here, just get planks as fast as possible, right? And here, I can't believe there's berries still, but we have a lot of food, probably because we harvested all those resources. And we're getting a lot from the fish, but we have a lot of mouths to feed. I can't believe that was 2 separate groups. I mean, that just blows my mind. Okay, so we have specialists ready to go. People that are hurt bad. So let's get some people in here. Two are infected, 1's injured. Let's have one of them have 2 people in it, and the other one just 1. Make sure we're getting people in and out. Let's move her right into the science. So she got 185. She got all of it in 1 because she's a scientist. See, it's actually worth waiting. And her scavenge is 2, so we probably are going to bring her to get the metal. And let's scout with her on the way back. And then maybe get some food to drop off. Marshland. Let's come here and then kind of come up and around. Oh, she doesn't have movement points. Okay, never mind. We'll come back to her. Let's play. Let's turn this to a high priority so we can get people in homes. Okay, so... Wow, another more bandits. Destroy this bandit camp to reveal locations in this sector. Okay, so we can't even see what's there until we take them out. The attack is 10, the defense is 2, just like we just saw. I'm sure she can take him in a couple hits again. So we'll probably send her to go take them out and see what we can find. Hopefully it's some big rewards. 2 colonists are infected. So everyone is being taken care of though, that's good. Berries depleted. Okay. Let's move it to a closer area with berries. Right here would be good. Planks are being gathered. And you know what? Why don't we put another person here to get planks even faster? And instead, we'll put this back towards here so we don't just run out of concrete completely, and we'll speed it back up. Oh, we only have 1 person that's infected. Let's remove the person that's in the medical tent and just keep those 2 in there until There's no one left. So, no occupants. Let's remove them. Food's being depleted quickly. Consuming 18. We have a lot of food stocked up, so that's good. 8 are homeless. That should end as soon as that's done, which should be pretty soon. Okay, 3 colonists are irradiated, so let's get people back in these medical tents. Working them. Make sure people get taken care of. And then let's get to our specialist. She's got the movement points. She's got all the science. Let's have her come down and just pick up what's here. Not hurting for food yet, so there's no reason to go to that farm until we absolutely need to. Her scavenger's only up by 1 point compared to our first specialist. But she can get 26 instead of 20, which is nice. So their defense is 2. Wait, why does it say 4? It's because she's injured? I'm not sure, but let's fight. Okay, so she did a lot of damage. She took a decent amount. So we're going to need to bring her back to heal and do no more fighting when she takes these guys out. But she'll definitely be able to get them. Tenements, so they're not homeless anymore. Beautiful. One occupant, that's fine. Though I'm going to remove you to get you to work. With the tenement done and some resources stocked up, I think what we should do is we should research education. Can't believe I forgot I had enough science to do that. And then let's build a school. I don't even know what a school does. I'm very curious about it. So let's get a school. Let's build on the other side of these houses. Right here. Occupants 2 of 2. Okay, let's fill this back up again if there's 70 people that are injured. I'm well aware, that's okay. Getting resources. So yeah, we have a lot of irradiated people. Okay, let's fast forward. Okay, colonists want to go exploring. So what do we want to do? A group of colonists have gotten curious about a nearby river and want to see what it's like for traveling. They've managed to build a simple raft during the radiation storm, by the way. Geniuses. And are eager to test its floating capabilities and what they'd find alongside the riverbank. Let's do it, let them go. They completely empty-handed, the boat sunk halfway through. They were unable to rescue their equipment, didn't give them any. After hearing their voice near the woods, they decided to flee instead of diving after the sunken vessel. Good idea. Don't die. So. Man, everybody's irradiated. Huh. Okay. So she's got movement points. Let's just get the rest of this metal real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and speed it back up. Alright, so let's take out these bandit mofos. Finish him. Finish him. Got him. Nice. Okay. Wow, beautiful. Parts, 11 parts, that's really good. So we'll bring her, I think, to come get these parts. Depending on how much she could pick up, right?
What do you want?
She could get 4 at a time. She could get 6 at a time, so it won't take her 2, while this person will take her 3. So we're definitely going to send her to go get them, and have her come explore, and then go back to drop off the metal and maybe pick up some food. Treat people as fast as they can. I really hope we don't have anyone die. So the school is being constructed. That is really cool. Yes, everybody's irradiated. Once the school's done, I'm hoping we don't, have to build a burial pit, but we might not be able to avoid it. Hey, there we go. So there's still a lot of occupied people, or occupied, but they're getting treated.
What do you want? Okay.
But no one died. And the school's done. And we have 6 children going to school, so when they grow up, they'll be smarter, I guess. I don't really know how it works. Alright, so there has a bandit lair, but they have 27 berries. Not that good. We're going to keep moving along. Okay, so let's slow it down for a second and see what we need to focus on. Still 2 out of 2 occupants, right? We have a lot of injured people, infected. She needs to get healed quick. In fact, it might not be a bad idea to go towards security, and we could get towards the medical center. That would be awesome. But we're going to need power, we're going to need better food for that. In fact, food's the next thing we want to go on. The remembrance wouldn't be... nah, it's not that good. Comfortable housing would be great to get to, but I think food is more important. In fact, let's get these things going. And corn and potatoes, that's definitely what we want. It's not a bad idea to build another farm, though with our fishing hut we should be okay. And we could still get a trapper to get more food, which would not be a bad idea, and provide some venison to hungry colonists. Overlapping work areas of 2 trappers decrease each other's productivity. So that gets us venison. And we build it. Do we have to build it in the forest, right? Is it more productive? I don't know how that works. I'd rather get another field instead. It's cheaper. And put it right here. And other than that, forester's not terrible. We don't need it though. Tool shop. We don't have a tool shop yet. We're gonna get a large stockpile of tools, so that's not super necessary. Another stockpile might not be a terrible idea. What would be good? We should replace these tents for better housing. So we could get shanties or another tenement. So I could get a shanty and then replace the tent that's here. So let's do that. Or I could build a tenement. I could build it right here. Then we could destroy that and two of these. Would be pretty sweet. Let's do that for now. Lone Wanderer, a man approaches the gate dressed in a beaten old trench coat and burying his face inside a large hood. Creepy. He remains tight-lipped about his exact origins or motives, but offers to join the colony to help out working as a scientist. He's constantly looking over his shoulder while talking and seems overall nervous. Okay. The problem with playing this the first time is that in real life I'd be like, this dude is shady, get him the F out of here, right? Like, get him gone, he's creepy. But I'm curious. I'm just way too curious. So I'm gonna let him in. Wait, really? You're just gonna let me in? No one's ever done that. You should really be more careful. Despite his words, the owner is impressed with your hospitality. He wanders around the colony a while and comes back asking, "Can we, join you and stay here?" So I wonder if, like, worse things could have happened. And if he can work as a scientist, why isn't he a specialist? But that's fine. So we still have a lot of people getting treated, and people that need to be treated. Oh my goodness, she's gonna die. She needs to get to that medical tent. Run! Get to the medical tent. Okay, so we have specialist ready for action. Now let's have her come get these parts. Beautiful. Speed it up. Okay, right, he's homeless, but we'll fix that pretty soon. Small field. Slow down for a second. We do have a worker on it. Let's get... if we get go the food route, we're going to need more corn. If I remember right. Because this requires corn. I don't know how to see it. I swear it required corn. So let's get corn. Potatoes are just better. Let's get potatoes. Yeah, he's homeless, but that'll be fixed. Okay, you have a lot of health. No occupants. Do we have any more injured people? I don't know. Let's first go move her to explore. Planks, but have very little, like no defense. So let's swing by and pick up the planks on the way back. And right, then we'll fix the homelessness problem pretty soon. The road would be nice, but actually I'm going to hold off on that until because we're probably going to remove that tent soon. Still has berries, still has planks and concrete. Everything else seems to be good. Schools obviously has 6 occupants in it, which is very nice. Now we're just letting everybody into this colony. And eventually it'll backfire, but we'll see. We will see. Specialist ready for action. Get 4 parts. Pick up the rest. Very nice. In fact, now that I think about it, it might not be a bad idea to build a general storage. Or a warehouse. Tools, clothing, meds, and so on. Where are our parts stored? Okay. So a few things to do. Oh, she took some damage. Ouch. But she got planks, so that's great.
Can you see I'm busy?
So let's slow down just for a second, make sure we still are getting berries. Yes, but not quickly. In fact, let's move the worker to make sure we get both of those. We're doing good there. Everywhere else. Let's build the warehouse. Everything's hurting for metal, except for the warehouse, but let's speed it up and play for a little bit longer. Alright, we have an infected person, which reminds me, we only have no occupants here. Let's remove them from there, and let's remove him from there. Okay, let's pause it for a second. Not enough for warehouse, still homeless till we finish this. Waiting on metal. Okay, we get 3 medicine, but we lose junk. That sounds like an actual decent trade. Which... Right, that's metal, and that comes from junk. It doesn't tell us how much junk we have, does it? It says I have 19 junk. I'm not sure. So we're going to take that deal. We're going to take the medicine. I feel like that's rare and very important. Low food. People will starve. Okay, so we need a specialist to get back here and pick up some food, I think. And we obviously need that farm to kind of pick up the pace. Or that, the fish. We have 2 people working it. And I think it's a good time to get that trapper. And get some more venison coming in. Is it supposed to be like out on its own? I guess it can be anywhere. And it just produces 2, which I'm fine with that. Doesn't cost metal, which is good, so we're just missing planks. Alright, let's fast forward. Still homeless, poor scientist. Okay, so she's ready. We need planks. We need food. Okay, we're on day 11. We're cruising. Obviously has a little bit of problems, right? We're low on food. We're getting fish and all, but it's not fast enough. So we could get more planks really quick, or we could book it right to the town and drop off some planks, and then grab food immediately after. I'm gonna go drop off those planks, I think.
What do you want?
I'm not sure how it works though. Okay. Get more people will starve. It's like, I know. I synced it. Okay, the warehouse is done. Very nice.
Are you talking to me? Yep.
She's able to get out of there just fine, which is nice. And she did drop off the materials. Now we have 32 planks. So now we have resources for everything. That's being constructed, and that's just waiting for oh, it has a worker. Beautiful. We've built everything. Oh, she's just here. Okay. So, can she check herself in? I'm gonna have to look that up in a minute, but I think that's the only way she can heal. At least we didn't call. So yeah, as long as she just sits in the colony, she'll heal. Now we have a lot of irradiated person. Interesting. So we can delete maybe one of these tents now, right? We completed this. We should have 3 extra housing, so we can completely destroy our tent. Where is our tent? Oh, we only built these. No, we don't even have a tent. So 5 of 6, 5 of 8. So obviously if we deleted this right away, we would be down on some housing. So let's build some shanties. As soon as that's done, we're going to remove one of these tents. However, I think we're in a pretty good spot, and I think I'm going to call it good for this episode. But yeah, this game's pretty fun. Honestly, a little addicting. It's hard for me to stop playing. So, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. If you ever want to see me play live, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Mixer, and obviously everything's getting uploaded to YouTube. So, thanks for watching.